Welcome in studio for Marketplace. My name is Eric Halbert, and that is David Wright of Wright Financial helping us out today. Dave, thank you for being here.
My pleasure.
Okay. All right. I learned something. I know a little bit about the real estate business, a little bit about it. And one thing they say is fiduciary. If you are a real estate agent, you have a fiduciary responsibility to your client, and that means you're treating that client like they are your
mother.
Yes.
Yeah. The fiduciary standard is the highest standard possible in that industry as well as the financial advising industry. And there's two standards really that are followed, to be real, Eric. The suitability standard, which is used by brokers, registered representatives of maybe larger corporations, where their motive is, the profit motive is for the company, not for the client. An independent advisor representative working for a registered investment advisory firm like myself, we're fiduciary standard. Fiduciary standard, what you would do for your mother, can be illustrated really by this example. Let's pretend that we have a couple that they're going into the car salesman, right? And they're sitting down. They have a family of 4. Budget's somewhat limited. They need a new car to get from point A to point B. Soccer games. They want to go to church and just a little bit of travel. Well, they could sit down with a fiduciary advisor who would analyze their budget, figure out what they've got, and maybe put them in a slightly worn minivan, SUV, something that's going to get them from point A to point B, but fit their budget and not bankrupt them.
Sure.
Put that with a suitability standard salesman, and that person might represent a Porsche. Not something that's good for them, but makes the advisor or makes this car salesman a lot of money. The same is true in the financial business. You have to ask yourself and that your advisor, are you truly a fiduciary? And if they are a broker or someone that's a registered representative working for a very large company, we're an independent, so we don't have to worry about that. You need to really ask them to prove to you why they are a fiduciary by what they use as their investment solutions. Our investment solutions are totally on the lowest cost, the best opportunity for that client to be able to exercise the best outcome for their retirement.
Inside the 13 ABC Marketplace, I'm Eric Halbert.